This is E from MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com, and it's about 9:50 on Wednesday, the 10th of April, 2019. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Well, so far we've been fairly close with our expectation for first rotations. We call for an open reversal game that probably get a little bit of chop at the open. Already talked about potential targets later. And this is once again, we're still inside the news bar. And we've come back in to test that 84, which I think is an important location based on this structure. And we've suggested that let's think aggressively that 82 to 83, the gap, is supportive, and make sure you're paid coming into half gap 85 and a quarter to 84s. Thinking small. And here's your 5-minute chart. Remember I said we're a little ahead of ourselves and we've got to see the green and the red and the blue, how they react. You can see right here that this seems to be make sure you get paid idea right now. So this is a good example of using a couple of different styles of charts to help you not only with the price range, but timing ideas too. Half gap is here. We said this is yesterday's middle, RTH. Got about a 6-point range right now, throwing 87 into the middle, RTH. A perfect illustration of action and reaction. I still say the market wants to get up here to harmonize near that 91 flipper. And thinking probably going to have these type of rotations, non-directional. Remember we said non-directional. So this is like a Z pattern, correct? Up, down, right back up towards the middle. Grab what you can, 2, 2.5, 1.5, whatever you can get out of these swings. Try to put in your pocket. Remember, the name of the game is to get your VIG. Try to get your 4 or 5 points per day per contract. And even if you're using 2 or 3 contracts and all you get is 4 or 5 points a day, you can still, earn a reasonable amount of capital. Especially if you're a part-timer, just adding to what you do, for freelance or whatever else. And then choose when you want to work. So this shows clearly the idea of trying to hold this support. And so far, resistance still up here, right? The boys obviously would like to get it up here, try to run a few stops. Like I said, I don't know we're ready yet, but you can see the reaction that the bots are very quickly making sure they get paid into that 85 to 82 zone. There's a very important zone theoretically for us. We usually like to see if you break the 82s, like to see the 78s hold. And if not, then we know we're headed to 75, 72s, etc. But I like these 78s to try to hold if we get beat the 85s, 82s, especially once we've come from up here at the 00. Because normally you get retest failure. You don't just get the sell. Here's your double, and here's your sell, and here's, yesterday's low. Still have not been able to get up above the pipe, as Scott points out. This we know is our theoretical resistance for now, this 91, 91 and a half. And that we can tell because we can go to our Predictive model. So we know that's part of that psychology right now. You've got to get it above that and stay above it. So this seems to be our primary fighting box. This seems to be our support box. And right now, this is our resistance box. And that's why I said don't overtrade. It seems to me that probably this 87 is going to set up as pivotal. 87 and a half, 87, right in here, right where we are now. If you go back and look at the news bars, no, we're still inside the news bar. So that's what makes me think it's going to be somewhat choppy. The bots are trying to defend both ends, shorts here, longs here, and we've got the range trade. So as long as you don't think big, huge move right now, you just think about a range for now, you'll be fine. Just grab your 2 points if you can. And get a bit more, great. At least that's the way I'm looking at it. NQ is trying to bump out from the highs. Fairly choppy over there as well. So I don't think you can just trade one way right now. I think it's two-way trading, and I think the bias is still longs trying to defend this 84 to 82s. And obviously right above us, that's the defense zone for the shorts. I would not overtrade. Anybody that played for half gap, congrats. That's a great trade. High odds trade. And considering the gap down here at this line. Expected migration is up, trying to get to harmonize back here in that 91 area. And truth be told, this is more about trying to time ideas and grab a couple of points than it is about making predictions. Name of the game is get your VIG. Keep saying that. These guys that are talking about these crazy numbers higher and lower has nothing to do with putting something in your pocket today, right now.